Hello students, welcome to the online class. This class is for BSc students, subject Physics, third semester, Mangalore University, session 15 of Working Principle of Appliances. In this session, we will discuss about voltage regulators. The voltage regulators have become an optimized power solution to many electronic appliances that are sensitive to voltage fluctuations. The most common reasons for voltage fluctuations are lightning, electrical faults, faulty wiring, and periodic turning off of the device. The voltage regulation is required for two distinct purposes: over voltage and under voltage conditions. In order to overcome the effects of fluctuations in power supply, voltage regulators are used. Both voltage regulator and voltage stabilizers perform same action of stabilizing the voltage. Voltage regulators are designed to deliver constant voltage to the output without in changes in load current, while voltage stabilizers are designed to deliver constant voltage to the output without in changes in incoming voltage. Now we will discuss the types of voltage regulators. Basically, there are two types of voltage regulators. They are series voltage regulator and shunt voltage regulator. Here, the first diagram shows the series voltage regulator which is placed in series with the load, whereas the second diagram is the circuit of shunt voltage regulator. Here, the shunt voltage regulator is placed in parallel with the load. Now, each type of regulator provides an output voltage that remains constant even if the input voltage varies or the load current varies. The voltage regulators have been found working with many devices such as air conditioners, television sets, medical equipments, computers, telecommunication equipments, refrigerators, etc. Now, let us discuss about the fuses. What are fuses? Fuse is a device used for protecting a circuit against damage from an excessive current. Here the diagram shows the fuse which are commonly used. So here this is the internal structure. The third figure represents the different parts of the fuse. This part is called fuse base and this is heat resistant and this is fuse element and this is fuse bridge. Fuse element or fuse wire is that part of the fuse which melts when excessive current flows in the circuit and isolates the device from supply mains. Therefore, fuse is a component that allows current to pass so long as it remains below the fuse current rating. Fuses are rated for both current and voltage. The materials that are commonly used in making fuse wire are tin, lead, zinc, silver, antimony, copper, aluminum, alloys of tin copper, tin lead, etc. The main components of a standard fuse unit consists of a metal fuse element, which is also known as the fuse wire, set of contacts, and a support body. Different types of fuse boxes are available with the different types of circuit or equipments. The major two categories of fuses include low voltage fuses and high voltage fuses. A rewirable type of low voltage fuses were in common use in house wiring, which are also known as KitKat type of fuses. The main composition is of a porcelain base which holds the wires. The fuse element is located inside a carrier that is also made out of porcelain. It is possible to remove the fuse carrier without any risk of electrical shock. Normally, when the fuse blows, we can replace it without having to change the complete set. This is about the fuses. Now we will discuss miniature circuit breaker, abbreviated as MCB. Nowadays, MCB is a replacement for fuse with most efficient and accurate system in overload and short circuit protections. MCB is an electromechanical device which operates and disconnects the circuit when current reaches a predetermined maximum value. Here, this is the diagram of MCB. Now, let us point out some differences between MCB and conventional fuses. In MCBs, restarting power supply is simple and safe just by putting on the switch. But in conventional fuses, replacement of blown fuse between live current carrying points is potentially dangerous. Switching off during emergency is difficult and risky. In MCBs, when there is a power overload or a short circuit, an MCB automatically switches off the current so that damage to expensive wiring and risk of fire is prevented. But in conventional fuses, if extra thick wires are used, then they do not shut off the current even if there is a short circuit or power overload. This can lead to an electrical fire. MCBs do not deteriorate with time and needs no repair, but fuse wires deteriorate with time and needs repair. This is about some differences between MCB and conventional fuses. Thank you.